Welcome back, everyone. This is Mobius Belmont again, and this is video number 11 for my little Shadow of Morrowind Overhaul tour. I'm almost finished up here, okay? So, I just realized I actually have a few mismatched meshes, so I'm going to probably upload those. See those big, tall vert trees in the back? Those back there, yeah, I got the right billboards but the wrong meshes, so expect a little update here real soon. Let me just adjust the volumes here. Okay, so I've switched mods. I'm now using one of the landscape overhauls that I've made for Skyrim called Fantasy Forest Overhaul, which basically adds lots of brightly colored pine trees and purple trees in the rift and kind of gives it a lot more fantasy element. I've just spent doing an update on that. So you'll see a bunch of different trees here. A lot of these trees I've used from the same resource pack. Excellent modder named Mentha, one of my good friends, that I actually... Oh, hello.
Just do it!
See you later. So I've added a few new mods. Still using lightsaber. I have my red guard is now level 55. I'm using the Baltic States ENB's Estonian edition. Okay. This little playthrough series here is just to kind of show you some of the edits that I've made to this to Shadow of Morrowind. There's a little there's a little kind of fort here. This is going to be a town eventually. I haven't done much here except the mushrooms, okay? Those yellow mushrooms were actually part of the original Shadow of Morrowind mod. I have a modder who may actually do completely redo these. They're kind of low poly. Some of them aren't rigged. They don't have collision yet, so that's something I have to do to a lot of models. So if you are walking through places and you run through a rock, again, that's something I'm going to fix in the future. Okay, these are chanterelle mushrooms. These were originally in the original Shadow of Morrowind mod. Only a few of them were placed, so I kind of made a little grove here. So this is my second video on the mainland of Morrowind. We kind of explored some of the southern regions. What we'll do is we'll head up north now, and I'll show you the outskirts of Blacklight. Okay, so one thing I was able to do is increase the, this is what's called the Great Mushroom Forest. I may actually, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this area or not. I may, actually. So this is kind of ash here on the coast, close to Vardenfell. And I've definitely increased the diversity of mushrooms. So you'll see a bunch of different kind of mushrooms in the forest. You'll see some really big ones. You'll see some small ones. So originally this forest just kind of had one type of mushroom here, and of course there's different grasses now and everything like that. Okay, Blacklight is the capital of Morrowind in the 4th era, and that's up here. You can explore that yourself. I'm not going to go and, or you can check out some other videos. I think I made an old playthrough series of the original Shadow of Morrowind mod. You could check that out if you want. I haven't, that's all vanilla, that's all from Shadow of Morrowind. I haven't made any changes there yet. Okay. One thing I have done is made some of the LOD, the LOD for the mushrooms. So they should be visible from a distance. Those really look like crap, and I'm not sure exactly why. Okay, there they are. Yeah, so those look like they need to be fixed for some reason. They look very square. I'm not sure why. Okay. So I'm currently working on the cities and towns right now, and also doing some mountain ranges, finishing some mountain ranges, mostly on Vardenfell. Oh, look at that, a rainbow. Check out the mod Rainbows, if you want rainbows after it rains. Oh, look at that, that's wonderful. So once I finish the smaller towns and mountain ranges, and start to fix up some landscape, I will probably remove a lot of this here, and let's just say I have some very big plans for Blacklight. I'd like to make it maybe 2 or 3 times the size of Whiterun. It'll be totally its own world space, so it won't be open worlds. For example, if you've played Beyond Skyrim Bruma, you can walk into the city, which is great. Open cities are great. The problem is they can really cut your FPS. Rendering all those things in the town as well as the distant landscape can really eat up a lot of VRAM. So this is kind of the little outskirts area of Blacklight here. I love these pine trees. These are Shadow of Morrowind pine trees. I think they're vert models, but expect them. So I've definitely tried to improve the existing billboards already, and the LOD. You can see the LOD resing in there. Okay. Some of those dark 3 a.m. trees, they need to be recolored as well. Okay. So we're right out in the outskirts of the capital. I do have... I'd have, like I said before, I have very big plans to kind of make this area a real sort of metropolitan kind of city, with several different districts. The Root Spire is one thing that I'm kind of getting ideas for right now. I probably won't work on Blacklight until probably the end of the year or early next year. I want to finish a lot more things before that. Okay, so this is probably the absolute last thing I'm going to do. Oh no, purple missing textures. I have to find what the hell those are. Okay. So I'm not using any weather mods or exterior lighting mods. I am using revamped exterior fog and ENV. So that's pretty much it. I have everything optimized to I think everything is 2K or less. I don't have any real high resolution textures in here. So again, if you've played the original mod, you'll see that might be a little bit more trees, the landscape here, but not much new in this kind of area. So let's head up the coast. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, we got some nasties here. Okay.
Just do it!
Die, bitch! Haha. So here we are in another ruined town. Haven't done much here yet either. Oh! Place is infested with neckers.
Do it!
Oh! Big old giant snake. A lot of the creatures are from Mihail mods. Guy does amazing work.
There can be no
Other wind. Alright. Let's get some goodies. One thing I'm doing in the mainland of Morrowind here, okay, as you can see. Oh, if you're getting purple LODs, I don't know what to tell you. Try the latest update. As you can see here, I've got all the LOD installed. This is So I don't have any freaking purple textures here. There's a few, like those little mushrooms we just saw. One thing I'm doing is I'm changing, the original Shadow of Morrowind mod was made with all the Skyrim kind of landscape textures, and I'm changing those slowly. Okay, so one thing I'm going to do is all the pine forest and all the field grass and all the other landscapes that you see will be completely unique. I've already started that in some areas. I have a lot to do in the mainland. Vardenfell's easy. It's mostly freaking ash. Okay. The areas that are living in Vardenfell, if you've seen my other videos, those I've kind of already mapped out as far as where the living areas are going to be and where the ashy areas are going to be. I still have a lot of landscaping to do in terms of the Morrowind mainland here. Okay, so there's going to be mountain ranges. There need to be more rivers. I'm going to make some lakes, all that stuff, like some major landscape stuff. So expect to see some of that in the future. Okay, come on. Hello. There we go. Little freezy freeze there. And boy, this damn thing is dark. So let me just adjust something here. Okay, take this down. It's a little better. We just need a little bit more light right now. Okay. I have the depth of field off, so I'm just kind of wandering through. See, this is all new all new rocks here. Okay, so where's our next landscape point? Cave 4, okay. Is my drawer? He's gone, okay. Let's bring back my buddy here. Okay, so you can have followers now because I've added navmesh to basically the entirety of the exterior world space. The weathers are changing too, so each region has kind of appropriate weathers for now. I'm going to adjust them probably in the future again. I think there needs to be a little bit more ash near the coast, so I may have to actually draw some new regions and make some new regions in the creation kit. Okay. Let's head back here. I think there's a little stream over here. Somewhere, maybe? What time are we at? 9 o'clock. I'm using about 100 and maybe 115, 120 active plugins, okay, ESPs, and using a bunch of texture replacers. I just did install Beyond Skyrim Bruma. So I can now travel from Skyrim to Cyrodiil to Morrowind. Boy, it really, I don't think future updates for Beyond Skyrim will be for the Legendary Edition. But even still, even if it's just Bruma, I would like to link the Shadow of Morrowind world space to the Beyond Skyrim world space. And if you're having memory problems, you can use a mod I use called Crash Fixes. Okay, which you know, I can travel between all three world spaces. I have a few other New Lands mods attached, and I don't have memory problems, so a lot of that could be really how your game is, how your innies is configured, what your settings are. Oh, he died. He went back to Oblivion. Okay. Okay. So, this area that you're seeing right here is all snow, and in the original Shadow of Morrowind game, these snowy mountains were here. So one thing, I kept the border of the snow to the snowy mountains because at first I was like, oh, I don't want to disable all those mountains. And now I realize, yeah, we're going to need more areas that are green. I kind of want to keep the the snowy areas to the extreme highest elevations and crossing into Skyrim. So I still have a lot of landscaping to do here in the north. Mostly what I'm going to do is remove all of the snow-covered mountains, all of the snow-covered objects, and disable them and replace them with other mountains that are not snow-covered. And I'll keep, like I said, I'll keep the snowy area to up here. Okay? Where the hell are we? Cave 2. Those old ruins. Okay, I've been to these locations in my game, but I haven't shown them in the video yet. So let's check it out. Now there are actually a few interiors, and this is one of them that was actually finished from the original mod. And it's really cool inside. There's I saw in the creation kit that there's a lava cave too, like, but it doesn't seem to be connected to the exterior world space yet. But boy, that'll be really cool, some lava caves. Is there anything in here? I thought there were some nasties or some bandits in here, but I guess not. Again, I haven't done anything with this. This is all from the Shadow of Morrowind vanilla mod. Definitely, I think some people have even suggested it already, but definitely something to do is have some underground connections between Morrowind and its neighboring provinces. Obviously, I'm not. This mod only covers part of the mainland of Morrowind, so if you want the border to Black Marsh and stuff to the south, and the Dres Salt Plains and all the other areas in the mainland of Morrowind, you're going to have to wait for Beyond Skyrim. I don't really plan on doing any of that, but really cool. Love that cave. Love the... We need some bioluminescent waves in Skyrim. We need a mod for that. Ooh, what's this? Nothing, apparently. Oh well. Looks like maybe something was supposed to open here, but I guess not. Try it again. Nothing. Oh well, shit. Okay, let's exit stage left. Make an omelet in the morning. Ooh. Mushroom omelet. Just hope I don't go blind. Alright, you prick. Okay, here we are. Hard to see in here. Oh, okay, other way. Yeah, these aren't ingredient type mushrooms. Those are rigged. Those have collision. Proper collision. No goodies. Here we go. Good time to save. Is it daytime yet? Is it? Ugh, all right. Let's get some light here. Yes, the night's pretty, but I kind of want to see where the hell I'm going. Yeah, so again, you see a lot of snowy trees here. I'm going to get rid of those. These snowy rocks, they gotta go. They gotta go. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love winter, love the snow, but it's that's what Skyrim's for. I mean, so I figured in the future expect a lot of this area to be kind of non-snowy. Found some bandits, I think. Oh, you friendly? Oh, guess not.
Just do it!
Whoa! You're gonna die, bitch. Okay. Okay, so here we are in the Highlands. Oh crap. I totally forgot. Yeah, I took some tree model and hacked off all the pine needles and got these, and I forgot I made them. I gotta add those to my other mods. Okay, alright. Oh, hello!
Just do it!
Whoa! You like some lightning? Okay. We are in the clear. Oh yeah, one thing if you notice, if you look out onto the water, oh no, that's just the landmass. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, we got some Dwemer ruins here. And back this area is going to be another connection to Skyrim. There's no, it's not, I don't have the portal rigged yet, but it's something I'm going to do in the future. Shit, maybe that's just a retexture and not a new model. Anyway, oh, hello. Got some ice wraiths.
Just do it!
Are you dead? You're dead. Okay, so... Bloody! Well, hey there! Huh. Love it. That's original from the original mod. Okay, Skyrim border region, but again, if you keep going, you won't get to Skyrim. You'll eventually get to the end of the map, and you won't be able to move anymore. Yeah, so, I'm actually, sorry about that. Yeah, so the so I'm up against an invisible wall here. So this is the this is where the region. Even though I have borders unlocked, this wall is the end of the world space. So if you know anything about changing stuff in world spaces, you can unlock borders, but once you get to the end of the map, you're at the end of the map. So yeah, that eventually I'm gonna fix. Oh, here we go. Let's go to Fort Durnhold. I've got a few ideas for what to do in this northern border region. It's really going to be I'd like it to be a diverse kind of place. All right, let's take a shortcut here. My handy dandy grappling hook. So again, haven't done much here. I made the lod, that's pretty much it, but definitely looks like it needs some work here. This is called Fort Durnhold. There are actually a few bandits, I think, up inside the tower, but there's no way to get there unless you have Pull Mastery, which is the mod I'm using that gives me this thing here. Oh, why not? Oh, how about this dude? Oh, can't ride him. Okay. Oh no, Ice Wraith! So if you'll notice, some of these monsters really aren't that aggressive yet. So that's one thing I'm going to do is change the AI behavior. Can I fast travel with horse? I typically don't ride horses a lot. Ah! Oh yeah. Dryads. Boy, these things are bitches. Oh! You're dead! You're dead! Okay. It says there's a landmark camp here, but there's no camp. Is there? Is there a camp? Yes, there's a ruined camp. Okay. Again, gotta take all those snow textures off, because, you know, keep the snow to the mountains. Alright. Cannot fast travel while taking health damage, huh? Alright. Oh yeah. These bitches poison you, those dryads. Now can we fast travel? Okay, let's check it out. Oh my goodness!
Just do it!
That is a big, nasty little thing, isn't it? As you can tell, I'm a huge fan of The Witcher, so I had to throw some of these in. I'm gonna probably keep everything lore-friendly as much as possible. But I may just rename Leshen Aspect of Her Scene or something like that. Pretty cool. If you install Mihail's mods, he does really give a good kind of his own sort of lore-ish fan fiction about each of the monsters. So, like, you know, the Leshens, you can kind of imagine that they would be like in the Forsworn kind of camp and everything like that. Okay, little Twiggies everywhere. Okay, again. Again, I've actually added a lot of different kinds of trees. This area was the first area that I started working on well over a year ago. I just wanted to add some more trees and make this, you know, just to kind of play around a little bit. And yeah, and that's kind of how this project started. I made some billboards for the mod. I added some trees, started adding mushrooms, and then it's like, well, I'll do the landscape, and one thing led to another, and here we are. I need a few more like flaming craters and stuff here. I'm kind of like imagining that there was like a big kind of eruption kind of outpouring up here at some point. Okay, again, what you'll see mostly in this area is new trees, grasses, etc. And this little town up here is one of the first kind of areas. I'm actually still working on it, in progress right now, but this is kind of one of the first areas that all have NPCs and maybe some Radiant quests. And this little town was named Klee in the Shadow of Morrowind mod, and I think I'm going to keep it. And as you can see, I'm already making some farmland back here, so I'm kind of like, I'd really like to not just, you know, the farms in Skyrim are pathetically small, so...
Yes?
Alright, she's from the original game. She has nothing to say. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, I really kind of want to make this immersive and, you know, have, like, trading districts and people going up and down the roads and, you know, like, immersive patrols, like, that you don't need an extra mod for this game. I love these little mushrooms here. Wow, they're so cute! Okay. Maybe we'll make this Klee Gardens here. Yeah, there's a necromancer that's like right outside of town, and I'm just like, okay, he's not like hidden at all or anything. It really annoys me when they do that shit. So I'll be moving a lot of this stuff too.
Do it!
Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah, little. Ooh, bones!
That's your best!
Ulfgar the Brave? Oh.
Just do.
Now you're dead. Now you're dead. Okay. Are those bones rolling? I guess. That water's running real fast. Take the easy way across. So yeah, this area I've definitely added lots more trees. There's some Nordic Ruins over here. There's some bandits too. Oh, look at that. I totally did not mean to do that, but I shouldn't have even admitted it.
Just do it.
Yeah. Rest in frozen hell. Okay. You made some flowers here too. Oh, Skyland Nordic Ruins retexture is what you're seeing here. This is not from the vanilla game. This is an actual mod I'm using. Well, sadly, you cannot go into these Nordic Ruins yet, but this is kind of an area called Rimsad. It's like the coast of the coast of Tamriel as you're going around the corner from Morrowind to Skyrim. Okay. So even these back areas have a lot of trees. You can see some floating ice there and everything like that. So, yep, so this is it. Okay. All right, so last but not least, here we are at the border region. Okay. So, again, if you cross over into here, we'll be back into Windhelm, and this sort of concludes my little playthrough series. I'm probably going to use some of these clips at some point to make a before and after, but I kind of actually might wait until I complete some more landscape additions. So, folks, thank you all for watching. Again, my new channel is up, and I'm going to be previewing all of the mods that I'm working on, all of the EMBs that I'm working on. I'll do some live streams with not just with gaming, but also with the creation kit as well. I'll show you kind of how I do things in the creation kit, and if you want to do similar stuff, landscapes or grass fields, you'll have that as well. And then, of course, I'll give you some updates probably in another couple months of how I'm doing. So I'll show you some new areas. Like I said, cities, towns, and mountain ranges, lakes, rivers are kind of what I'm doing right now. And then kind of everything else will fall into place as far as flora and monsters. So again, folks, thank you for watching. We are back in Skyrim again, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.